Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. The promised time is here. This is something I've been waiting for a bit now. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. We have a trailer, a full-length trailer to the final season of Attack on Titan. It's a pretty beefy trailer, I gotta say, just in terms of the length, from looking at it, which I was not expecting us to, to hit us with a trailer that's over 2 minutes long, but that's apparently what we're gonna have. That's what we're gonna watch in this video. But before we get into that, there's kind of a bit to talk about. I would say there was like a new visual, which I'm gonna have all this linked down below so you guys can go see it. But there's a new visual for the final season of Attack on Titan, and something I instantly noticed. It reminds me of the first season's visual, but just kind of flipped, like a reverse. That's what I got from it, definitely. So if you guys, check out the new visual for the final season, you guys will probably see what I'm talking about when it comes to that. So also, besides that, there was something announced, a recap film for the first three seasons, seasons 1 through 3. So pretty much up until this point before this final season. I would assume that this movie comes out before the final season. If I can somehow watch it to just, refresh my memory and go back down memory lane just in general, right? Just with the first three seasons of Attack on Titan, I would so be down for that. I don't know if it somehow comes to theaters here in the States, but we'll have to wait and see for that. But I think that's actually called Attack on Titan Chronicles, and there's a visual for that as well. I'm gonna have, like I said, I'm gonna have all this linked down below. The big thing, though, that I really want to talk about, because there's been speculation, there's been rumors about the studio and the staff for this final season of Attack on Titan. People have been saying, oh, it's staying within IG Port, but it's not going to be which studio. It's going to be a different studio, Production IG, Signal MD, all these rumors and all that. But turns out that the studio that is going to be animating this final season is not from IG Port, and it's Studio Mappa. And there's been like memes and stuff, people going like, when in doubt, give it to Mappa, which Mappa has definitely been proving themselves lately. I mean, they have been picking up a lot of stuff, but they've been nailing a lot of the series recently that they've been coming out with, I would say, at least for me, from the series that I've been watching from them. And I mean, they have Jujutsu Kaisen in the fall, they have Got a High School in the summer, they have this, which initially was supposed to be in the fall, but I think the release date has changed because there was like no release date stated. So that probably tells us that this final season is maybe going to come out like in 2021. It's been delayed, from the original release date that they had planned, which was the fall of this year. At least that would be my assumption. We don't know anything else in regards to that. So yeah, Studio Mappa is going to be animating the final season of Attack on Titan. Me personally, I'm not like so big. Like, okay, a studio change, but if the core staff remain the same, then that would be cool with me, right? If it changed studios, but the core staff is not the same. They're almost doing, I wouldn't say a complete overhaul, but they are changing a lot of the main core staff with this final season. There's a new director. I think it's actually the director of Dorohedoro, Kakaguri, and then the character designer as well is changing. I believe that's also the character designer of like 91 Days, Dorohedoro. So when you change those main components, sometimes it'll show, and people are gonna probably recognize maybe certain differences or just things that feel or seem different. One thing I'm happy about, apparently Hiroyuki Sawano is still on the music. The GOAT! The GOAT! You guys know how I feel about Hiroyuki Sawano, the GOAT composer. He's still going to be on here. I think he's actually on here with Kota Yamamoto, who I think did like music for like Seven Deadly Sins, maybe the newest season, I think Dive, some other series. They've collaborated and been on soundtracks together before. So I don't think we'll have to worry about the music and all that. Actually, I heard Shuhei Yabuta is directing this preview, by the way, so I'm excited to see that. Director of Vinland Saga. I think he did like the 3D work with Attack on Titan. So yeah, I will have everything linked down below so you guys can go see that more in full. But yeah, they have changed good amounts of in bits and pieces of the staff for this season, which I feel like it's going to be hit or miss. It's going to be hit or miss, man, because when you have so many seasons already, and then for the final season especially, you change a lot of these key elements, it could, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun and be like, oh, it's going to be bad. I'm not saying that or anything. We haven't even watched the preview yet either, but I don't know. I'm kind of shaky on that, I guess I would say, changing a lot of the key elements in terms of the staff for the final season. Now, will Wit Studio maybe be helping out, or Production IG maybe helping out with Mappa? We don't really know any details. I've heard rumors about that, but we don't know. We don't have anything officially confirmed. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I want to get into this trailer, see what we're gonna have. Finally, sorry, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, so you guys can't really blame me. But this trailer, beefy one, 2 minutes in about 16 seconds. There is subs on this trailer. Hopefully they're good. So yeah, we'll see what we got. I will have everything linked down below, like I said, guys. So yeah, here we go. Let's get into the trailer right about now. Okay. We don't know this character, right? This is someone new? Dangerous here. Get out of here. You don't want to be here. Okay. Is that a bunch of like ships in the water right there? That's what it looks like to me. Mappa. There you go. Okay. These are all new characters. These are all new characters, right? Yeah, new warriors, definitely. I do not know any of them. Yo, Zeke looks way older. Oh, is that Ymir's Titan? So Ymir's not that Titan anymore. Ymir's dead. Okay, they just pretty much told us that. Well, she was saying she was gonna die to Historia anyway. Another basement? Another basement? This ain't the same basement. New armored titan potentially too? My god, what kind of titan is that? Yo, we're flying in with ships like that? Yo, look at the gear! Look at the outfits! That was Mikasa, and they look kind of different. See what I mean? You can kind of tell. Yo. Levi looks not the same. Oh, Eren looking mighty fine, though, I gotta say. Holy shit, they're flashing so much shit here. Oh my god. Is that the coordinate shit, maybe? All the paths connect to one, the Founding Titan. Dude, there is so much happening. Oh my god. Yo, they just flashed, like, that little montage there at the end. It was, like, so much. The last attack begins. So, what I feel like this is definitely, and I mean, from what Eren was talking about at the end of Season 3, Part 2, Return to Shigan Shidan, I mean, which, I should have said this at the beginning, but that shit goated, right? That arc. I mean, this shit looks like it's going to be even more bonkers than that, potentially, in terms of, like, the story and the plot elements and what's going to be happening with our characters. We got some new characters, which I'm assuming are from Marley, right? Which, they went into all that at the end of Season 3, Part 2. I'm going to have to rewatch at least those last couple episodes, you know what I'm saying? Because we did get a lot kind of thrown at us at the end of Season 3, Part 2. But from what I was going to say, Eren at the end of Season 3, Part 2, when they're at the ocean, he's like, I think if I remember correctly, he said something along the lines of, if we go here and deal with these people or take out these people, will we finally have peace of mind, or will we be free? It was something along those lines, right? So I'm assuming he's talking about Marley, because obviously what we learned about, I think it's called Paradise Island, or like, yeah, that's how I think that's how you say it. But where we're at, what we learned about, like, the subject of Ymir, and how they're kind of in this island isolated off of Marley, which is like the mainland. So we're probably going to the mainland. That's what Eren was talking about, right? Going across the ocean and all of that. So seems like these which it's interesting, because we're probably going to get the perspectives of these new characters, like, who have been living on the mainland, right? We're going to get their perspectives and how they are on certain things, like how they see this, Eren and them, like the subject of Ymir, the Titans or whatever, because what we've learned over, they thought of them as like demons or like the enemy, right? So I guess we're going to have a war between these people on the mainland and then obviously our guys, right? So you can definitely tell, though, that there is, like, Reiner, he looking like 20 years older here, isn't he? He looks way older, but you can kind of tell, like, little differences, like I was talking about, in the character designs. Now, is it like a super drastic shift? Some people may go kind of nuts about it, but I wouldn't say it's like too much of a drastic difference. I'm trying to go to the shots of, like, I think it was Sasha and, like, Mikasa. Levi even looked a little different. Eren, though, before we go to that, Aaron, this shot right here, my man looking like he aged 10 years. He's shredded. I mean, it just looks like he has a whole different kind of persona about him, or just the way he carries himself. Just from this shot, like we heard him talking here, but it looks like he just, I don't know, he's carrying himself in a whole different way. That's what I get from that. See, yeah, you can tell there's not, to me, it doesn't seem like there's as much detail with the character designs. We saw, that's Sasha, right? See, it almost makes me think like it's a different character. I mean, we're riding in with blimps like this, aircrafts like this. It says music by Kota Yamamoto. They don't have Sawano on there. I didn't notice that while I was watching, but maybe they're just using Sawano's old tracks in here. I hope there's some new music from Sawano. There better be, man. I mean, I always love hearing his old tracks, and if they reuse them, that's cool and all. But they just have this man's name on here, so I hope that's just not the case. That Sawano has some new tracks on there, hopefully. New Titan here. I don't even know. I have more questions than I'm more confused than anything. Like, that's Mikasa, right? Like, see, some of the character designs are like, I'm like, okay, it looks kind of different. Like, but some of them are not so. It's not like a super drastic of a change. But I mean, damn, like the little montage they showed here towards the end. Like, I don't even want to look too much into it, honestly, because I'm probably gonna spoil myself. But they just showed like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we saw like the coordinate, like the path thing at the end that looked like something out of Berserk to me. But it looks like we are going to have another war that's not going to be potentially between us, because now we know who we have to fight or who the actual enemy is, I guess. So now we're about to have another war. Okay, so yeah, we saw this Titan the end of season 3. I think it's called the Cart Titan, if I remember correctly. I probably shouldn't have saw this. I mean, even though Ymir was saying that she was going to die soon to Historia, and like the letter and all of that, we have a new. The way the Titan was moving, the build of the Titan. This has to be Ymir's Titan. I don't even remember the specific name for her Titan. I think it's like Jaw Titan or something like that. But we have a new Titan for her. We got another basement. We got another basement apparently. Like we just got the basement reveal, which we thought was the big thing, right? But then there's another basement? Like, what? Seriously? They are actually putting big focus on that, too. So, it just seems like it's going to be another all-out war, man. Like, I don't know if this is going to be... Ooh, here we got the Colossal Titan, which we know Armin now. Oh, my God, dude. So, yeah, if we thought the war... I'm not going off of like, it does look pretty well animated, I gotta say, just from this preview, right? And some of the action choreography and all that. But if I have to just go off of the story elements here and just what seems to be going down with a lot of these characters, it seems like it's going to be even on a larger scale than Return to Shiganshina, which, I mean, when you're going up against potentially a whole nation or a whole, in Marley on the mainland, you're going against way more people there. I mean, they have the advanced technology. They have probably things maybe we've never seen before, some new shit. I don't know. But that's apparently, it seems like, where we're going. I'm really interested. Aaron said a line in this trailer. He was like, so you were really trying to save the world. So potentially he teams up with Zeke and Reiner and them again. Because now he knows who the true enemy is and knows what Zeke and Reiner and them were trying to do. So it's like, I don't know, man. I have probably more questions than obviously answers, but I have more questions, if anything, from watching this trailer. But like I've been saying for like the millionth time, there is definitely a lot going down. There's a lot going down to say the least, right? So I don't know, man. Don't tell me too much, guys, because I feel like this trailer, like I've been hearing, has a lot of spoilers in it. So I don't want to look too much into things, or like that Ymir shit was probably too much. Although, like I said, she kind of was talking about it before. But a lot of the other things that they kind of showed in here too, that I'm glossing over, that is probably good that I'm glossing over them, So, yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of this trailer. It looks like complete madness, really does. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to this trailer for the next season, I don't know if we're gonna have any more trailers. I would assume we have more trailers because the release date, I'm assuming, has been pushed back, so we probably will have another trailer or so. But they gave us a lot here. They gave us a lot here, probably more than they should have gave us. I mean, it looks pretty awesome, I gotta say. But I mean, in terms of like spoilers, potentially maybe that lie in here, maybe they gave us too much. I was not expecting an over 2 minute trailer, that's for sure. So until next time, until the next trailer, whatever we get in regards to this season, I'll see you guys for that next video. And like I said, I'll have everything linked down below for you all. That about does it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching again. Peace out.